Hi guys, hope you're doing well. I'm sorry for my absence on YouTube. Thank you for all the emails that I received checking up on me. It has been a stressful few weeks, I can't lie, and I will explain all. For those who watch my videos, you know about my friend Rob that passed away recently. Well, we went to his funeral. Um, Always sad funerals, and the wake afterwards. Um, his daughter said to everyone, I just want to stop everyone now and play something from my dad. And it was Rob. And it was Rob who had recorded this when he was in hospice. I think the second or third day he was in the hospice. And it was Rob talking like that he was in heaven and he was looking down on us all. And he mentioned everyone individually. He said that he'd had problems at the pearly gates. They weren't sure if they were going to let him in. I mean, it was incredible. To be able to do that when you're in that situation is beyond me. But he did it to make people smile and to kind of, he wanted to say that although I've gone, I'm not gone. You know, I'm always up there. And one of the things that he said was the biggest problem about being up there is the fact that he can't get any reception on his phone. So it's difficult to make texts and calls. As soon as he did that, his daughter sent a group WhatsApp from Rob's phone to the three of us, myself, Wayne, and Sean, who were friends with Rob. And our phones went off all at the same time, and it came up with Rob's name, obviously. And we opened them up, and it just said "sucker." And I think that kind of proves the guy he was, shows the sort of person he was. I mean, I could never be that man, but yeah, it was tough. But so that was that. Right, for those of you who do watch me, you'll know that I'm moving, or we're moving, or we were moving. The house that we were purchasing has fallen through because we had the survey done on it, and it's come back that it's had subsidence. We weren't told this prior to the survey. The estate agent never mentioned it. And if we're going to stay there for a couple of years and then move somewhere else, maybe further up north into Norfolk, which may be the plan, to have a house that's got a history of subsidence means that it's probably, or it is harder to sell. And that explains why that property's been on the market for, I think, nearly a year. We didn't understand quite why it hadn't sold first, but now we do. But not only that, when I spoke to my station who's selling our place, she said to me, "Oh, I'm so sorry about what happened. They should have told you about the fact that it had subsidence." She said, "But I was always concerned about the chain." And what she meant is the chain in the buying process. So the person that's buying our place, then we're buying the cottage, and then we thought, because the estate agent told us that there was no chain after that, that it was an empty property and they were moved into that. Turns out he was telling a lie. There was actually three other properties above ours that was in our chain. So really disappointed with that estate agent. We won't be using him again. But yes, so we are looking, and I want to thank the All Year Motorcyclist. I spoke to him yesterday, and he gave me some sort of tips about areas to look at that we hadn't really considered before. So we're going up tomorrow, and we're going to look around sort of the areas that maybe slightly further south in Suffolk, and see what we can find there. But obviously we're kind of a bit on a timeline because the guy that's buying our place is very keen to move. He's a first-time buyer, and he's had the survey done over a month ago, and he's ready to go. So we are kind of on the clock a little bit, but hopefully it will all work out. Anyway, let's talk about motorbikes. I have decided on the motorbike that I'm going to get. It's going to be the Classic 350. I'm going to get another one of them. I nearly bought one last week. I was so close. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because now we haven't got anywhere to live. I don't really want to have too many vehicles. But I'll tell you, one vehicle that's disappeared is the Z4, my BMW Z4. That's sold. So that's gone. But I don't really want to have two bikes in this garage when I don't know if I'm going to have a garage to move into initially. I mean, I'm going to have one built. There's definitely going to be, the property we buy is definitely going to have land to have a garage put on. So there will be a garage, but if it might not be immediate, if you see what I mean. So that's the plan, a Classic 350. I don't care what colour. I took one out very kindly, lent to me by Paul. I took one out the other day, and I love it so much. It's such a great bike. And I need to have another one in my life, so that's going to be my second bike. So I'm twitching because it's actually really cold today. But guys, thank you so much for all the emails. I really appreciate it, and thanks to the All You Motorcyclists for all your help and all your kind comments. And I'll be back on doing the videos. It's just been a really, really difficult time. The other thing we've got to contend with, and this might not sound like anything, but, and I'm actually quite surprised how it's affected me, but one of our cats is just about to die. He's 16, and I've never really been a cat man. I'm more a dog guy, and I've always had dogs, but my other half has had these cats since they were 8 weeks old, and I'm quite surprised how attached I've got to these cats. It's weird, isn't it, how you get attached to animals. And so it's a bit of a sad household, the Two-Wheel Willie household at the moment, because we are kind of waking up every morning checking on our cat to make sure that he's still with us, but the vet said it's imminent, so that's another toughie to go through. But I'm not saying worries me. I know I'm lucky and all good, but I know a lot of you were concerned that I hadn't been on here for a while, so let me spin the camera around and show you the beautiful Bonneville, just to prove to you that I've got it. Oh, I bought a camera to put on the bike, so I can prove to you that I actually ride my bike, because a lot of you don't believe me. Let me spin the camera in. Look at that, guys. I'm so pleased with this Bonneville. I really am. One of my friends is going to buy a Triumph tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. It's not a Bonneville, but there's something about Triumphs and Royal Enfields. They have my heart. As you see, I put the L seat back on because I went to work the other day and it was raining, and I didn't want to get that seat ruined. As you can see, there's a gap now. No Z4. Anyway, guys, I hope you're all good, and thanks again for all your support. It means a lot. And I'll catch you on the next one. Ride safe, guys. Ride safe, guys.